Bungu banga. People, one more time at the tree. Alright, listen right now. I want to check out Get a Love Lesson in YouTube. So if you type in Get a Love Lesson YouTube, you'll figure entertainment YouTube and STAYAFIYA YouTube. And you check that same thing in Yahoo and all other search engines. Now listen people, you know I always kick something that I think is so, and you must do the real um, judging behind that. You understand? No, so I was checking a vibration that happened into I for almost 10, 20 years. And I've been trying to get some attentions on the problem. And the people that they claim they are people, I heard it talking, but I say it's not the people. It's the people that are ruling. There's a they're different from the people. But when I check who's actually ruling, I said, wow, the people think they're ruling, but actually the one that the mindset over him ruling them. So I noticed the one ruling trying to give me illusion mind. You know, if you know me and a woman says she loves me, you know I don't believe it. I have to draw after the action. Understand? You know, so I start to look deep and I say, they're trying to trick me. You know, so what I do, I create my own defense amongst it. I said to myself, anything I hear, if I don't see the reality, or if it's not in the existent, it don't exist. You understand? Because I used to be one of those guys that tell a woman anything she want to hear. If that's what she want to hear, I tell her. And she just believe it. That's what the power telling is. Whatever I tell you, that's how it goes. If you catch me lying, and that's it. But if I maintain what I'm telling you, you will never know if I'm lying. You understand? No, so I look into it deeper and I realize in America where I live, you got people flesh. You know what I'm saying? And people mind. So you got the people them now that just flesh. They not have no mind of their own. They got the people, once again the people flesh, but no people with no mind. No, so I learned that they trick all of them. I do not have any definitely fact they trick them, but in some sense I have facts on it. I watched Buzzer. I learned that this city was going to get downloaded, and a lot of people going to lose their account. A lot of people will get stepped on. And so I say, oh, okay, that is really happening. That's evidence that. So yeah, these people left this thing so I could learn from that. So this is what really happening. So now I realize now the people them that within the city and it's still like this worldwide because they check all the nations of people. And all the nations of people that get tricked and get breakdown right now, all of their website online and their music and their beatport. I noticed that they are those people with flesh. They're not people with mind. And in my community where I live at, the government tell them I'm a robber, tell them I'm a thief, tell them a tons of things that I'm sick. And because I'm the one who say you don't know where 1, 2, 3 come from and ABC come from, and I'm the one tell them so yo, we are the God ain't creating the cloud and mankind creating the cloud, and I put them up on land, and they bash me. Until this day they're still bashing me for the things that I'm telling them. No, but I learned that they have the flesh, man, but they don't have the mind. So basically, what happening now? The hand guiding the mind and the feet guiding the mind. You understand? Because if someone would have come up to me and tell me something of someone, I wouldn't believe it. You know how much time people tell me things of my mom and my brother, and when me check it, it's not so. I calculate it and say you're trying to trick me. So I am walking in a world right now. If you tell me something, I have to find the facts and the evidence. If I cannot find the facts and the evidence, you're lying to me. And once I notice that you're lying to me, I play a different card with you. Understand? Yeah, I just don't deal with you at all. Understand? And I know this world full of a lot of tricks and a lot of competitions and a lot of delusion and fiction and non-fiction. No, so I have a way that I do the streets, and the time I'm in the street, I talk to a woman. I do not ask them for a number. I just randomly just, hey, what you doing, and feel them out. And some of them moody want to fight. Told them, and all I say is good morning. And some of them scorn me, some of them do all that. No, so you see the one them that talking to me, I realize they have a little bit of mind. They're willing to hear me out. Because my approach was not disrespectful. My approach was not calling them down in their throat or touching them and do not. My approach was humble, interact, movement. So this is what I am facing right now. So it's the same thing when it comes to the hip hop world. They tell me the government is downloading the hip hop world. So I check and realize they actually download the hip hop world. Let's turn on the radio and I hear the radio announcer talking that they download the hip hop and installing them. You know the reason for that because those people from hip hop they only have people flesh. They don't have people mind. And I heard them doing the same thing to dancehall. So the dancehall people them only have people flesh, they don't have people mind. And I heard they do it to the mix, so the Mexican, the Puerto Rican, the Arabs, and the tons of all of them, England, Japan, the whole world they doing that. So the whole world become people flesh, the people them operating only with their feet and their hand and what they hear. So this is just like illusion. So this is subliminal coming. You see the subliminal? The subliminal is something that I seen through. I see through the subliminal. Like if a woman don't want to talk to me, it's okay. Man don't like me, it's okay. You know, you tell me something you're with the faction. That's how I see it. You understand? If you teach me ABC 1, 2, 3, and you teach me history, it's my duty after I do you didn't teach me to research what you teach me. And if I research what you teach me and I say it back to you, that make me a people because I found facts within what you teach me say it's a lie. You understand? I'm not the people flesh. So what I realize now is I not supposed to be able to think of I own. If I say something, it's wrong because me no more have the power to see for I self, to hear for I self, to calculate for I self. It seems like that been taken out the world. It's like I sit down here one day observing and I'm saying to myself, do you know that everything in nature rebirth itself? And I said, wow, I'm a people. I'm not a people flesh. And I said, how do I know everything we were the flesh? 'Cause I see the tree, cause the leaves comes on, it push out seed, it drop a floor. If they don't pick it up, it grow another tree. I see all of the plants, I see all the insects, I see all the dogs and the cats and all of them humping, making sure they make life. Only human not thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? You see a talk to a woman, hello, she start behaving different. But I tell a girl before, man, you see woman and man behaving like animal and all they need is understanding. Once you have understanding, everything become clear. Because when you look, you see one cat, when mating season, one cat having sex with 4, 5, 8, 9 male cat. Dog do the same, push and tons of them do it. Donkey, car, dog, all of them. Don't do the fish them. Everything, once a female in a heat, she sex many men. Or many, the animal in the heat, they have sex many men. Many female version. And that make me, what? Not people flesh, but people with mind. Because I get to realize that okay, human being doing the same thing. The woman they're behaving just like the cat and the dog. They're doing a lot of sex with many men. But they're not doing it exactly at the same time. Only you might find out within the porn. But the woman they're taking step by step and step by step and step. And by the time she reach 50, she probably do more than 60 men or 70 men. And so she's doing the same thing, but she's not noticing it. What that makes me, that make me a people with mind, not people with flesh, because I'm noticing the reality. I'm seeing through the subliminal. You tell me something, I don't know, run off with the illusion. I go look for the facts with it. And this is why I say all those things in video. A lot of people call me crazy. In the neighborhood where I live, they think I'm sick because I'm in my house, like talking on my laptop like this. Because I'm seeing through the subliminal, I'm seeing through the illusion. You look sexy and all that body look booming, but you don't got no money, you don't got no bank account. You do 10, 20 men already, and same thing with the man. You run through 10, 20 girl, but you don't have nothing out of it. I'm seeing through the subliminal, like, yo, I can't be doing that. If I deal with you, I'm getting some out of that. You understand? And this is what's happening into the world right now, where everybody getting downloaded and stomp on. Because everybody's satisfied with what they've been teaching and they never research it and see if it's actual a fact. You understand? Once again, I'm seeing through the subliminal. I don't think all of us is from Africa. Because I ask myself, how come we don't speak African language? You understand? How come worldwide there's no language Africans speak? Though in Jamaica there's none. You know what I'm saying? You understand the level? I don't want to stress.